Yeah, sleeping in a car is rough. All right. The theme here is what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna just point out a little bit on one example of why control freaks want to treat us like animals. It's because even animals preen themselves and keep their habitats clean, so to speak. You watch these squirrels when they're doing their own thing, they're constantly cleaning themselves. Your cats clean themselves, dogs. Well, this one doesn't really clean herself much. But then when we got these people here, I pick up a lot of trash, and I'm not picking this shit up. I feel bad, turtles, jellyfish, they think that the plastic bags is their jellyfish to eat, and it's not. And I saw some crew driving around, but I think they're more interested in spraying poison than in cleaning up the trash. And we got somebody here on his own. He's picking up trash, and I commend him for that. And I need to get one of those little grabby sticks. But I saw these little. I don't know if you can see these white birds walking around, but they were picking through the trash over under that pavilion or whatever that is, gazebo. Dusty, get away from there. So I'm just here to vent. I think it's fucking ridiculous that in 2023 people can't have a good time and party or whatever without this bullshit behind. I mean, give me a break. Maybe they put it all in there and then somebody said, "Oh, I want to look through for some old French fries or something," and they dump it all out. That doesn't surprise me. There's people on fentanyl and whatever who just their minds are fucking gone. Right? Hello, doggy. You look like a real sweetheart. Is that a Rhodesian Ridgeback? Oh, cute puppy. All right, so I don't know. That's all I really wanted to say. But maybe Dusty and I will go for a little ride now. Yeah, and if you're, above 9 years old, you really should know better than to be trashing your hangout spots. Like, what the fuck? Really? This is how you live? Is this what your house looks like? Now, of course, I'm saying this. I'm assuming that my audience wouldn't do this, but that's maybe my audience is made up of a bunch of people, so some of you guys just think it's acceptable to just expect other people to come around and volunteer their time to clean up after your ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm hoping that nobody that's going to watch this takes that kind of attitude. But I don't know. Then I also hope that nobody who listens to whatever I have to say needs to have loud ass pipes and cause noise pollution every day, all day long when they're in their motorized transportation. I mean, a little kid like that, I'm sure. Yeah, if you're a child, I can understand. I think there was a time when I was a child where, when I would unwrap a candy bar or whatever and just let it blow away. But it didn't take me too long to figure out that that's disgusting. And I don't think anybody really taught me that, except for maybe Iron Eyes Cody, in those commercials, which is propaganda. Iron Eyes Cody wasn't really even Native American, right? He was like Italian or something. But that's a whole other thing, and it doesn't negate what the message was there. I guess at that time, then this whole place would have been filled with trash. And for anybody who doesn't know who I'm talking about, Iron Eyes Cody was he was a representative in these ad council, um, not commercials, but just like pleas to the people to change some aspects of their behavior, right? And a lot of it is total propaganda, but some of it really does make sense. So Iron Eyes Cody, you know, a supposed Native American guy standing on the hillside overlooking the highway, and sometimes he'd be walking along the water and just looking at all the garbage and dead fish and all this nastiness. Um, and he would have like a tear coming down his cheek, right? And it touched the heart of maybe enough people that then there was a reduction in consumer pollution. I don't know if it did anything about corporations and their pollution. That probably took a little more effort and some serious legislative. It took people forcing their political representatives to take a stand, because I don't think any politicians were doing that shit on their own. But you know, I'm here to announce the next wave of, we'll call it environmentalist without alarmist global bullshit. No global warming necessary, no huge, what do you call it, like, just teams and teams of lawyers and corporate assholes all laughing it up together. No, just individual people from we the people who accept responsibility for themselves and get their heads on straight. It's not that difficult. Because if you don't, you know what your option is. You're going to be controlled, and you're going to be treated like adult children, because you act like adult children. I would like to see us kind of transform to the next level. Somebody had a good time. Woo! Party, party, party. Just clean up after the party. Or better yet, clean up while you party. Why don't you make that the theme of your next party? It's like caring. And I see these little blunt wrappers, you know, that's a lot of trash that gets laying around. And I'm thinking, all right, so these guys are going to smoke a joint, a blunt, whatever, guys and girls, and just have this fuck it attitude. And I'm saying, fuck yourselves. Just pick up after yourselves. It's no big deal. What is it? Some old socks? I saw another pair of old socks last night. I was walking the dog. So these people just like, I'm tired of wearing socks, and just throw them down on the sidewalk. What kind of fucking alcohol and drugs do you have to have? Or is it just a real mental deficiency? Is that what's going on? Is that what we're becoming? It's just these obnoxious, trashy, I don't want to keep talking about this shit, but you're coming to a place like this. You're like, oh, this place is beautiful. Let's hang out here. And then you leave that there and just figure, oh, yeah, you know, they pay people to clean that up. Well, those guys aren't working today. Or if they are, they're just sitting in their fucking truck looking at it all and watching the clock go. And then maybe they'll come out. But by that time, how much of the shit's going to get into the food supply of these guys? Save a whale, asshole. But you don't want to save the whales. You don't fucking care, right? Is that what's going on? You're like, anything that's not me doesn't matter. But I still want to go and hang out in nature. It's fucking ignorant, people. You don't even know what the fuck nature is. Nature will bite your ass if you don't watch out. Okay, nice to see the family grouping. I don't see trash around their campsite. That's good. But yeah, you know, so there's a lot of places you can't hang out overnight. There's all kinds of restrictions. Well, why? Why is everything restricted? Well, because you fucking assholes ruined it. You got drunk, you smashed your bottles, you fucking got into fights and shit. And just being dumb. Stupid fucking assholes. Do you get what I'm saying? Can you fucking snap out of it? Right? Because you're hungover and your head hurts, and then you just continue the same shit. You just won't even fucking change your act. And so then the control freaks say, something's got to be done. And from where that coming from, I see where they're getting their, what do you call it? Just the ammo for them to continue to enslave us. Here's a beautiful tree. Stay still long enough and one of these things will just wrap right around you, right? Come on, Dusty. Cute lizards. Hi, buddy. Oh, and a rabbit. Florida's got some short-eared rabbits. Dusty, not for you. Calm your instincts. Get over here right the fuck down. And forgive me, my language is atrocious, I know. And you think, well, yeah, I select that this is not for kids. It is for kids, though, but it's for kids who have a fucking head on their shoulders. And parents, have your children listen to what I'm saying. And they can disregard the F word. Don't be afraid of words and the way that they sound. These little knock, 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 clicking noises that we make with our faces. And then we communicate with that and transmit ideas to each other. And so don't think like this is a bad word or this is a good word, bad word. They're just sounds. But I do understand and, I comprehend. I don't understand. I don't understand any. Watch out, lizard. You can get squashed. The point is not to stand under each other. It's to be side by side. Does that make sense? Comprende? Capisce? Verstehst? Cute. Yeah, I like these orange-headed lizards. I didn't really notice those when I was growing up around here. There's another little rabbit. Hi, buddy. So we're about 14 minutes in, almost. Big rabbit, little rabbit. Yeah, what's up with short-eared rabbits in Florida? I guess the long ears help them disperse body heat. Is that correct? Someone can clue me in on that. Dusty, come on, let's go. You're not eating that. You just ate a bunch of bones. This dog is always hungry and really not interested in food from the supermarket. But I keep buying it. So, I don't know. What else did I have to say this morning? I just woke up. The sun was getting hot already. Because where I slept, it was a nice quiet spot, but there was not really any shade. Not morning shade. Slept next to a cool parcel of land. You know, it said no trespassing. The sign was so old and faded that, well, I didn't sleep on that land, but I walk my dog on the land. But yeah, super thankful when people keep these plots of land and they let the trees stay. These guys watch the watchers. Cute little building right there. I like that yellow. It's very sunny paint. No, is the sun yellow anymore? I don't know. What is that thing? Is it 93 million miles away? Or trillion, billion, zillion miles away? Is it 3,000 miles away? So, I guess I vented what I needed to express my disappointment with my fellow countrymen and women, because I'm gonna just take a guess that maternal caring instinct is being bred out of the women of today, right? So that they can drive around in noisy cars and trucks, just act like they're stupid boyfriends, right? That's how it's going. That's the height of evolution. Those trees. I'm thinking that might be some of the live oak. Not sure though. Museum Point Park. Watch out! Come on, wake up. Ooh, shouldn't have driven through the water. Damn, dog, you're getting awfully close to those wheels. That was somebody's underwear or something, bathing suit laying in the street. Like, what happens to these people? They're like, oh, I just don't feel like having this anymore. I'll get some more. I don't know. I see our good pal, Dave. He used to do stuff like that. And I've seen, I'm going to out my buddy here. I complained that he was putting too much trash in my car and just leaving it. And so then he just gathered it all up and threw it under the car. I'm like, dude. But, yeah, so there's somebody's, dirty diapers. You really can take it 100 yards or whatever to the trash receptacle. So I don't know, maybe we'll have some debate. Dusty! We'll get the master lapidary to explain what's the impulse to just say trash. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It should just be laying around everywhere. Is it because somebody's eventually going to clean it up, or it'll just get buried, or it'll be in the belly of a turtle or a whale or whatever, just out of sight, out of mind? That what we're becoming? Dusty, this one. Well, I'm running out of places to skate. I said what I needed to say. Wish a happy Mother's Day to everybody who's a mother, and to everyone who's not a mother. Have a very good day too, and appreciate your time and your energy, because it's foolish to think that parents raise their children on their own. I hate using this term, like, it takes a village. That's some bullshit, but we all do contribute. This is good. All right. Go for a ride. Okay, Dusty, come here. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. We are 20 minutes in, just about. Okay, be kind or rewind.